I'm Avery Cole, the daughter who paid the light bill when theirs got cut, who sent grocery money the same week I skipped my own car payment, who believed family helps family, even when the help only ever went one direction. It began on a Tuesday. Juniper bounced into the kitchen asking if Grandma and Grandpa were coming to her party. I smiled too big and said, "Let's wait and see, baby." An hour later, Mom texted, "Can't swing the drive this year. Budget's brutal. Kiss Junebug for us." No emoji.
No sorry.
Just gone. I told myself it was fine. Money is tight for everyone. Then Juniper still wore the sparkly dress she picked out. We strung fairy lights across the living room, baked a lopsided chocolate cake, and invited 4 kids from her class. She blew out her candles like a champion. But when the last friend left, she stared at the empty driveway and whispered, "Maybe they forgot again, huh?" I lied and said traffic. She nodded like she believed me. I hated myself for teaching her how to pretend. Fast forward to Easter Sunday. Juniper woke at 6, clutching the hand-painted eggs she'd spent days decorating for my parents. She sat on the porch steps until the dew soaked her socks. No car ever turned onto our street. That night I opened Instagram for the first time in months. There it was, my sister Brooke's account. A pastel wonderland, brunch for 20, matching bunny ears on her kids, a custom balloon wall spelling, "He is risen." Mom's caption, "Nothing better than spoiling our favorite grandbabies."
Favorite.
Juniper saw it over my shoulder. Her little body went stiff. "They had a party," she said, voice cracking, "and didn't even text me Happy Easter." She walked to her room without another word. I heard the soft thud of eggs hitting the trash can. Something inside me snapped clean in half. Not rage. Clarity. While Juniper slept, I opened my banking app. Auto pays I'd set up years ago stared back at me. Mom and Dad's cell phones. Their Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus bundle. Dad's storage unit full of classic car parts. Mom's boutique gym membership. Even the $79 per month wine club they swore was essential. Total, $1,140 every 30 days. Money I earned while telling Juniper we couldn't afford the pottery class she begged for. I hovered over each one. Cancel. Confirm. Cancel.
Confirm.
The silence afterward felt like the first deep breath after years underwater. By 10 a.m. the text started. "Brooke." Dad's flipping out, his phone's off. "What did you do?" "Mom, this is cruel, Avery." Dad left a voicemail so loud it clipped. "You think you can punish us? You'll regret this." I didn't answer. Instead, I printed 6 months of statements showing $11,000 in credit card charges, new TVs, a cruise deposit, Brooke's kids' private school tuition, all on a card I'd co-signed, in case of emergency. Emergency apparently meant spa weekend. I walked to the police station that afternoon and filed identity theft and fraud reports.
Calm.
Polite. Unshakable. The officer raised an eyebrow at the total, but stamped everything received. Then the doorbell became a battering ram. Dad, Mom, Aunt Gina, and Cousin Mason crowded my porch like an angry flash mob. Dad's face was purple. "You cut us off? Over a missed birthday?" Aunt Gina sneered. "Always the martyr, Avery." Mason filmed on his phone, muttering, "World star," under his breath. Juniper stepped forward before I could stop her. "You said money was tight," she said, voice tiny but steady. "But you bought Brookie's kids iPads. I just wanted one day." Dad opened his mouth. Nothing came out. I handed him the folder. He flipped it open. Page 1. Canceled auto pays. Page 8. Credit card forensic report with his signature forged 17 times. Page 12. Police case number. The color left his face so fast enough to leave streaks. Mom started. "It was only until..." "Until what?" I asked. "Until you drained me completely?" Dad tried the old roar. "You can't prove." "I already did," I said. "Charges are filed. Restraining order is in process. And the house you're standing in front of? Title's in my name only now, thanks for missing those property tax deadlines I used to cover." Aunt Gina actually took a step back. Mason stopped recording. Dad's voice cracked. We're your parents. No, I said, soft enough that only they could hear. You're the people who taught my daughter. She doesn't matter. Lesson's over. I closed the door, locked it, leaned against it while Juniper wrapped her arms around my waist. 3 months later, the bungalow smells like fresh paint and cinnamon rolls. Juniper's pottery wheel spins in the sunroom I built with the money I stopped giving away. Dad's in mandatory credit counseling. Mom sold her SUV. Brooke unfollowed me. Best gift ever. Some nights Juniper still asks why Nana and Papa don't call. I tell her the truth. Some people only love you when you're useful. We're busy being happy, they don't fit anymore. She nods, licks icing off her finger, and goes back to shaping clay into something beautiful. If your family ever measured your worth in what you could pay for, remember this. The second you stop paying, you start living. And the door you finally lock? It isn't keeping them out. It's keeping you safe. Drop your city if you've ever canceled the wrong people's Wi-Fi and felt freer than ever. We're out here building better families one boundary at a time.